chosen ones, empaths, you've got to realize, right, the narcissist, when they discard you or you cut them off because they push you too far, immediately they feel a sign of relief. You may have heard me say this before. They feel this huge weight shifted from them. They feel relieved. They don't have to put up the facade anymore. They don't have to pretend. They can be themselves around their minions, around their flying monkeys. They can be themselves. They don't have to put up this false pretense to be the desired person in your eyes, right? Even though the mask had slipped and they've treated us like trash and devalued us, they still had to try and maintain their image, right? They still had to try and maintain that image with us. They couldn't let us see them in another way. I hope you understand what I'm on about. So, you know, like they do, very, very rashly, very quickly, they have new suppliers, or they already have a new supply in the pipeline, right? Because that's why they were putting us through the devaluation. They already have a new supply in the pipeline. And they're thinking, right, this is great. This is good. You know, they're feeling alive again. I hope I'm not triggering anyone now when I'm saying this. But they're feeling alive again. They're feeling like they're rejoicing in their spirits, right? And they're laughing at it, you know. They're thinking, I've moved on. Look at them. But they don't understand the dangers of rushing into relationships. They don't understand the dangers of going from person to person to person without any second thought. Being intimate, if it's a romantic relationship. Being intimate with persons, different people. They don't understand the dangers that brings, right? And I don't even need to just get into the health reasons why it's dangerous, the spiritual reasons why it's dangerous with soul ties, etc., right? Harboring different spirits, right? It's dangerous. But why else is dangerous? Where we come into it, okay, is they begin to feel our absence. They begin to miss us. They begin to wish the new supply was like us. So they start chipping away a little bit at the new supply. They start chipping a bit away here, chipping a bit away there, changing them this way, changing them that way. Yes, they do this. They do this even to the lowest point of telling the new supply to do sexual things that you used to do. That's how serious this stuff is. That's how they'll go. And they'll go from anything in between. From, you know, things you used to do together. Maybe types of films you used to watch. Or because you do share a bond. That's what you've got to understand. Bonding with a human being, being intimate, being romantically involved, if it is that. Or even a friendship, for instance. Being involved with another human being takes serious risks. And it's something that should be treaded carefully. No one should take it rashly. No one should take it for granted, you see. But they take it for granted. And they feel like they can fill the void of someone else with someone else. And the mathematics just doesn't work out. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But what I'm saying is they struggle to feel right again. This is what happens, and they're on a ever-going slope. You've got to understand and take into an account, right, that when the narcissist met you, their ex might not have been a chosen one. Their ex might have been a narcissist like them, right? Their ex might have been toxic as well. But their ex could have been just a decent person. They might not have been an empath. They might not have been a chosen one. But they could have been. They might have been an empath. They might have been, right? There's certain things that they tried to make you do in the relationship that they used to do with their ex. That's the reality of it. But they made you the primary source target. There was something in you which made you be the primary source target. Now, I'm not saying that think about it. All of us have heard the stories. Oh, an abusive ex. My ex only wanted one thing. The ex was this, the ex was that, the ex was this, the ex was that. But was that the case? Or was it not? You see? But there was something in you. I don't make content for everyone. If I made content for everyone, then I'll talk very broadly about narcissism, and I wouldn't touch on the spirituality side, and I'll talk very broadly, you know. But I'm speaking to a chosen select few people. Those of you that are empaths. Those of you that believed that everyone was like you at one point in your life. And it took for you to run into the darkness, for you to face the reality that not everyone is shaped like you. Not everyone thinks like you. Not everyone is made like you. You know? But they feel your absence. They feel your absence. You see? Because they felt, you know, this is the point, and this is what I always say. They don't take they take it for granted whatever they have at the time. So even if their ex, right, was okay, they took their ex for granted, a monkey branch to you, right? But then they felt like, okay, I've got myself something better here. I've got myself something so much better here, right? And then they might have tried to twist little twists and turns in you to try and make you be a little bit like the ex, and they're trying to shape their own person. They're like Dr. Frankenstein, right? They're trying to shape their own person, but they're taking you for granted still. But then they finally get a wake-up call, because no debt goes unpaid in the universe, right? What you put out into the universe, right, it will eventually come back to you. It will eventually come back and bite you. So they think because they might have upgraded with you that they're always going to upgrade. But that's not the case. This is why they run into downgrades, because they do it rashly. You see? They do it rashly. Your narcissist might have been without a supply for a while before they met you. They might have been seeking out a prime source of supply before they met you. They might have just come from a relationship and met you. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say to you is if you're an empath and you're a chosen one, you're very different from the rest of the people. If you're an empath, you know, you're very different from the rest of the people. You think differently, you're wired differently, you're special. And you need to understand this. You need to understand this is why you are like a narcissist magnet, and you'll have them coming from all angles at you. You see? And the narcissist will never really get over you. They won't ever really get over you. They'll try not to admit it. They might come with a hoover here and a hoover there and a little temperament checker, as I like to call them, little subtle hoovers that are temperament checkers to try to suss out what you're thinking, you know. But they don't necessarily come and declare their feelings to you, because they're worried of actually losing their position of power. But that power, that position of power is illusionary. They have no power. The moment that you door slam, bolt and weld it shut, the moment that you close them out of your life and you close that chapter and you move on with your life and you keep striving, is the moment that they lose any power over you. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, the spiritual channel. If you'd like to check that out, the link for that channel is also in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.